How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
You're welcome. I love the shirt. Is this a comic book shirt? That's awesome.
Yeah, I was working out just a little bit ago, so
Yeah, you guys are always working out. That's not a surprise.
yeah, nothing new.
So, congratulations, first of all, on a big win to start off the season. How does it feel to kind of come into the season with potentially a fight of the year fight? I mean, that's got to feel really good.
Yeah, Stevens is a tough dude, so he was really hard to put away, and it turned out to be a great fight. So
Do you prefer those types of fights where it's a hard fought battle? I mean, you both looked great. Like I said, a potential fight of the year, or would you have rather get in there and get out real quick and maybe not be as remembered?
I mean, with the tournament setting, I would have much rather have 6 points instead of 3. Um, I could win both my fights, and they could both be, fight of the year candidates, and I can still not make it into the tournament because they rule a knockout 6 points more than they do 2 decision wins 6 points, which I feel like if you got a knockout and a loss, I feel like the guy who kept winning should get the spot. But yeah, I mean, I love a good fight, man. That's why I'm in this industry, is because I like beating up these tough guys, So I'm always looking for the toughest guy.
Yeah, I mean, and you obviously you have the win over Anthony Pettis. Seems like their PFL is kind of feeding you those UFC guys that people think are gonna kind of plow through everybody, and you say, that's not happening. Do you like that? Do you like being that guy that's like, hey, this is PFL and this is how different it is?
I mean, it doesn't matter who they put me up against, whether it's a UFC guy or a Bellator guy or some, one of the guys that's been with PFL forever. I'm just in there to do my thing and, prove that I'm one of the best fighters in the world, and I believe that. I believe that I am. So.
And you mentioned kind of the point system where you said, if I have these 2 great fights, I may not get as many points. Do you see a potential way that could be fixed so that a fight that maybe gets the fight of the year candidate could get some, like maybe there's a, there's the monetary bonus, but perhaps there's a points bonus that they could give, like, hey, this was a great fight. You didn't get as many points as this guy with a knockout, but let's give you 3 more points or something. Do you think that would be something interesting, or do you think that might just get a little bit too dicey?
I mean, I don't know, because then it becomes, just a decision made instead of something you earn. I think the 2 wins should rule over 1 6-point knockout if they lose another fight. I think 2 wins should take precedent over the 1 win. If they got 6 and I have 2 3s, like I got 2 wins, they got 1 6. I feel like the 2 should overrule that for sure. But I don't make the rules. I just show up and punch people in the face.
And now that you've gotten through a full season, you're starting your second season. Are you liking the season format in the sense of like how far apart your fights are and knowing when you're going to fight?
It definitely has its ups and downs. With injuries and things like that, like it could take guys out of the tournament altogether, which is tough. But I like knowing when and where I'm gonna fight, when I'm gonna fight, and who I'm gonna fight. That's a bonus. So, it definitely has its pros and cons, but I think I'm built for the tournament style and fighting, 6 weeks after 6 weeks after 6 weeks. I think I'm made for that. So.
And you've got a next opponent, Alex Martinez. What were your thoughts when you got that name?
So Alex Martinez is extremely tough. he hangs in there and he hangs in there and he hangs in there, you know. So he's real gritty. I think technically he's not as sound as I am. I think technically I beat him just about everywhere. But he is gritty and tough, so it's gonna make for a good fight. You know, we're the main event for a reason, and it's because it's gonna be a good fight. So.
You know, you have all these decision wins here in PFL. Are you looking for that finish? Is that something that's on your mind? I know we kind of touched on it points wise, but
Yeah, I want to get those points, man. I don't want, you know, they gave Anthony Pettis the easiest guy right out the gate, in my opinion. Now they're giving him to Jeremy Stevens, so they're giving me all the tough guys, you know, and I'll gladly take it. And I do want to get a finish. It's been a while since I've, you know, put somebody away, and I want to prove that I am able to do that, and I want to earn my points, and I want to earn my spot in the tournament. So I think I'm one of the baddest dudes in the division right now, as far as PFL goes, and I don't want to get it stolen over points when I do believe I'm the best fighter. So.
do you think that finish could come against Alex Martinez, or do you think, like you said, he just keeps going, or do you see this being another 3-round war?
I believe I have the capabilities to put him away, and I'm definitely going for that.
So I've got a betting show on the side that I do. So I always like to ask fighters about bets. You know, I didn't see any odds yet for your fight. I'm not sure if they're out yet or if they're kind of hidden, but do you pay attention to the odds when you're fighting, or does that have, you don't pay attention at all either way?
I don't give a shit. You know, the only reason I ever even looked at the odds was once, and that was against Anthony Pettis, and I was the biggest underdog in the entire world, I think, you know, and so I think that's the only reason, the only time I ever like paid attention, as I was just like, man, they're really counting me out that much, but I showed them. So.
Did you put any money on yourself back then?
No, I never put money on I had a few friends put money on me, and they actually they're like, man, I won so much money off you. I feel bad. Like, can I send you some money? I'm like, no. Like, but I don't know. It's funny. No, I don't bet on myself.
Have you ever bet on another fight, or are you a bettor at all?
No. I like to keep my money in my pockets, man.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I will see you next week. I believe next week. Good luck. Thank you so much for your time.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.